Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Melir Nanomachines. No, it's actually Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm the mysterious JG. So now we've got. Well, the other thing I need to do is find out where do you actually get your hero quest stuff turned in, because I actually did, or part-time hero. That's what it is. I did more of these challenge missions, although you don't have to turn those in. But I did that. Like all the rescue missions that are currently available, where it's just beat a certain number of an enemy type. Thugs, which were actually like pimps, I think. Con men were pimps. Thugs were something else, and then the snippers, the like weird barber guys. I've cleared those out now. So I need to find these people on the map, but more of these quests become available as I turn them in. So I need to actually turn them in. So let us do that. And it looks like this is a place where you can do that for some reason. And while we're down here, we can also... Oh, somebody other than... surprisingly, she was not the one who... man, I thought I had them both together. So that was complete overkill for one guy. It would have been overkill for two guys at this point also. But it literally looked like his body was going off the bridge. Prior Yakuza games had much more interesting enemy deaths because they were... You could control individual actions much more. Good morning. Looks like you got a good night's sleep. Hee. Lady with good hearing. Okay. She's got great hearing, and that's how she can see by looking at us that we got a good night's sleep. Now, thugs are going to try to interfere with me turning in my hero points. Part-time hero rep. You're Kasuga-san, right? I heard about you from Hero-san. Feel free to report back to me once you finish a delivery or takedown quest for a part-time hero platform. Thanks again. Do you have any part-time hero work you want to report back to me? Yeah, report. So we will turn all these in. Deliver these items? Yes. Oh, is it her we're delivering them to? I guess I did this and didn't even remember. So we got +1 hero rank points. Plus 3,000. Oh, that's where you do get money for these, so... Bug delivery 2. Oh, and we got work overalls. Oh, see, there's all this gear we're getting now that I should have waited and bought. Oh, and our hero is going down, not up, as we report these. Yeah, I probably should have waited and not bought equipment until I finished turning in these quests, because I might get better stuff. New requests are available. I don't remember having done these quests. Am I just delivering them all to her? Rhinoceros and stag beetle. Oh, the beetles. I was walking around up in the north. There's a park that they just appear as things that you can just grab. So I guess I thought I was delivering to lots of different people. Takedown sniper, or snipper rather. 5,000 base pay, and we now have takedown businessmen. And that's the reason I should have turned these in a long time ago. I probably have already cleared these other takedown quests. I don't know if it's counting for them before they're opened up. Takedown voyeur. Takedown worker. Another quest to report. Your son's always working himself to the bone. While that may be admirable, try not to overdo it, okay? Okay. Ask about part-time hero. Oh, it's just the tutorial again. Well, I didn't realize that it was going to be this that we already had. It's not even letting me kind of like skip out of it quickly. Nope, we're good. Well, I mean, I guess that means we got a whole new set of part-time hero stuff I can be working on the next time I'm off-screening. Rescue missions. Now we've got takedown businessmen. Who, yeah, we certainly, yeah, I should have, see, I didn't get credit for the ones I've already killed, so I really should have been turning these in promptly. I think from now on, if I'm off-screening, like you saw, there was nothing special happen dialogue-wise for turning these in. I don't think I've come across these guys, though. Or they might just be rarer. Take down worker. Yeah, I don't think I've come across these guys either. So actually, we might be at the point now where, other than the burnout bullies, which we've been seeing... Well, we used to see those at the beginning of the game, before we got to Yokohama. So it might be that I've actually cleared out the ones that we're going to be able to access now anyway, and we're going to have to advance into other areas. Like, we haven't been in a sewer stage for a while. And I don't believe that we could get into one now. I'd have to advance the story and open up something where we're supposed to go in. SOS Carriage Highway. Man in a pickle. Man in a pickle. Okay. Support quests. Bug delivery. These are just... We don't have these bugs yet. We need 5 times trash and 5 times cockroach. I and Gone. Kitty cats. Half-empty drink. I don't know where you're meant to get this shitty stuff. I don't know where... Because you can't just go to a restaurant and order... Like, I could go to a restaurant and probably order some of this stuff. Take pictures of the kappas. I need to get on that. Locate the requested item. What is the requested item? Oh, her lost son. He ran off the capsule machines, but I'm worried all the same. Straight out of paper. Pocket tissues. Okay, that's one I know that we can get. We can get these from, like, the CanQuest rewards. Alright. Sorry. And Burnout Bullies, or Capitalist Punishers, I think they were appearing down here. Because they're, like, early game enemies. If you let me in your party, I'll finagle your income taxes down to half. I mean, you could be a powerful warrior, we don't really know. These guys might be the Capitalist Burnout Bully. It's a pickpocket and a slasher. See, that's the problem. They transform, and they don't transform into the enemy you wanted them to be, but they looked like just regular old dudes in suits before. Poor guy was actually defeated by the first 2 hits, but was forced to take the 3rd hit anyway. Alright, so now I do feel like I'm streaming. This is like very aimless, meandering type of gameplay right now. We're not on the main story. I don't have a real focused objective I'm doing. Item box. Is there anything that we should be bringing with us that we're not bringing along? Half-even beaten bento. See? I don't know why we have these here. Like, what is the advantage of having them here? Oh, there's probably a limit to how many I can carry. Got it. Got it. Okay. So for these other things, I guess at some point I was full up on them, but I wasn't anymore. If I get full up on anything, I can't be carrying it around. And it was only the... See, it doesn't work that way with the gear anyway. Economy insults. Oh, I've got more... I have been picking up these things along the way that might be better. Oh, this improves your dexterity slightly. I can look at them later. Mysterious Blush is just for that job. Great accessory. Oh, that's why she's got so many job points. I forgot. She was working on a job where she was getting 1.5 times job points because of the accessory. So that's why. Otherwise, it was like really extreme how much slower the DMV cop was leveling up than she was. So, okay. I'm making more sense of this now. It's like Neo. There's a few items where they have a really low maximum number we're allowed to carry. I'm not sure why. Because we're allowed to carry 500 beetles, but only 10 bentos. I don't really get it. You guys, that's the thing. Any of these guys might be the burnout bullies we're looking for now. So I'm going to be fighting all these fights that aren't really worth anything to us. I'll save her MPs for when we're against stronger enemies. And yeah, she's just going to fucking lose her turn, isn't she? Nope, she teleported to where she needed to be. These guys are a little stronger than I expected. They survived a shot from her. I've figured out just from experience a little bit more about this your attack was interrupted mechanic. Enemies who aren't focused on your character are not going to interrupt them even if they're in the way. And if they are focused, they will attempt to interrupt. And if you're way over their level, they'll do damage but not be able to stop you. But if they're at or close to your level or over your level, your attack will get interrupted and you'll get a nasty bit of a beating as well. Okay, loot locator. I got kindness bonus for that, which I don't understand that either, but I'm just curious. Loot locator. That would probably be adventure. I was just checking to see, can we stop doing that now? Because it's not usually worth very much. But no, we are on tier 2 of 3. So there's like, yeah, I'd have to. I haven't gotten all of the bonuses we can get from that yet. All right, but we've got various side quests that can be advanced up in this direction, and also there was a. And I will have to play some of that if I want to do all of these bonus side things, but we don't need to do all of the bonus side things. Is this a place to turn in quests, or is this an actual quest that needs to be done? Welcome. Oh, she's the Papo employee. CC Lemon. CC Radis. CC Radis. CC Radis. I might want to have a few seedlings on hand, actually. Because growing vegetables is, will be giving me various points. And there are various, like, one of the things I need to... You have to give, like, really weird random items to the romance workshop lady to upgrade your items. And I think one of them is just, like, soda that I don't have. That will somehow... Yurkasuga-san, Hiro-san, for me. Okay, she's just a place to turn in these quests. Hope you kick some butt out there. That's nice. We need heroes like you to make Yokohama an even better city. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay. I probably should have read her dialogue. There actually was a bit of, oh, can I rob an ATM? No. If you are not, like me, somebody who tends to be a bit of a save scummer, you can use that to get... You will be able to deposit your money via an ATM at convenience stores. Anything stored away will be safe and sound even upon being eliminated in battle. As the saying goes, he who does not economize will have to agonize. And that makes sense because, yeah, they're using the 7th Saga mechanic. Every time you get game over, you pop back up, but you lose half your money. And 7th Saga gave you a way to avoid that by buying jewels, which could be sold for the same amount you bought them for, blah, blah, blah. I just tend to load if something terrible happens. Because it's an RPG. I don't really feel like that's unfair. I mean, like a strategy game, you do that, you're being a little bit of a cheater. An RPG is like, that's how RPGs work. Sujimon Sensei, nice job collecting Sujimon. Glad you've been keeping up with your Suji decks. In fact, I'd like to give you a little reward. Stop by the Sujimon Center when you can. And he actually reminds you, in case, like me, you were an idiot and forgot about how to find things on your map. I also, I forgot to mention, I did a couple of more, just 2 maybe personality test things, but then realized they were really draining my money fast. So that's something you can do to get lots and lots of points once you're wealthy. But it was eating money very quickly to do Sujimon or the personality, like those quests where you remember the weird dude who was like hitting on the girl and she was trying to sell us on these these tests that you would take to whatever. I am not explaining it right at all, but I did a few more of those tests where you just take a 5-question test, and if you get 3 out of 5 or 3 or 4 out of 5, you get kindness points and shit. There's a lot of them to take. I took the general history one. I think I missed a question about Marie Antoinette's mother and got all the rest of them. One of them was like, which North African general invaded Rome, and it was Hannibal. So that's that level of difficulty. Not like who was the first president of the United States, but if you know who Hannibal is, you're okay. And I'm not talking about the leader of the A-Team either. So, but we have reached the point where fighting these guys, if they're not a specific enemy you need... Oh, that's a pretty powerful attack for these guys. But yeah, we've reached the point... Fighting these guys isn't doing me very much good anymore. They don't drop much money. They don't give me a lot of job points. I've gotten, I think, the hero quest points for just beating up just a raw, massive number of enemies in this area. Because there are other... apparently we'll be going to other cities, or at least other neighborhoods, which will be separate maps at some point. So fighting these guys now is just... They're in the way, you gotta get rid of them to clear out. You can run away in this game. I haven't failed to run away yet, but I haven't tried a lot of times. Yeah, sorry to hear that, friend. I keep wanting to call him Akagi. What the hell is his name? Which screen do you have to go to actually see what their names are? He's Adachi. Koichi, Nanba, and Saeko. That's what I need to remember. Koichi. Koichi-san? Koichi-san? How Saeko immediately got the diminutive nickname, I don't know. Here's another thing. I was finding safes and then not opening them, and now I'm like, I should have just opened them and told you that I found safes. Got it. Because it's not that exciting. I got a stone orb. Now I'm a diviner. I guess that's a weapon for diviners. We just leveled up intelligence by finding that stone.
I need a damn key.
I don't have a gold key, so we'll have to figure that out later. But it's by the Sujimon place, so we'll be back here later in the game, I would think. Lily seeds. The lily of the fields. Sujimon, digital Sujimon.
Hey, you did well to find me here. Real shame I got nothing to give you, though. Now scram.
Okay, dude, whatever. Wasn't looking for you, but sure. Where the hell am I supposed to be going? I'm supposed to be finding the Sujimon man. I thought he was in here. I followed his directions to get to this building. I don't know what floor the suit... That's right, I'm just knocking the fuck over, Saeko. They told me to come... I thought I was supposed to come in here. Is this a wall that I can open using constructor powers? No, it's just a door I can open because it's an openable door. Can I talk to you? No, you're... Well, I don't know what you are. I think we're about to find out. We just won an action figure.
Oh.
Greetings, friend. I see you've been giving that Sujimon app some much-needed attention. Can't see it. Here's something to tide you over. Yes, it's just a morsel, I'm aware. But you'll have to make do for now. The best is yet to come.
Fire gods, Amlin.
Now, there are still many Sujimon left to go. Veritable hordes of them, so...
That dialogue advances on its own. It's weird. Like, the game's a little inconsistent with this stuff. Anyways, Fire God Amulet, will probably give somebody fire resistance, which is fine. If I get into an area where I'm getting hit with fire attacks a lot, that actually is popping up more often than other elements at this point, because you're getting, like, enemies are hitting me with, like, those chefs will use fire attacks, for example. I'm not getting a whole lot of elemental attacks used against me otherwise. I probably should look around in here more closely. It tends to be you go indoor, these little small explorable indoor areas are where you're usually finding, is this going to be a... Oh, it's a bar. Where you can play cards. Oh, it's Mahjong. Welcome, what would you like to do today? Enter the Soshu Cup. Yeah, let's not start in on this. This is... Mahjong is a complicated enough game. I don't know how badly I want to learn it for side quests in a video game. But the option is there for us. It's quite handy, actually. These little red markers will indicate some place you're able to actually go. And we got garlic seedlings for our trouble. But actually, at this point, I just need to find a way to get back on the street. Back on the street. Oh, Axis Excellence, so we can improve our ability to be fascists. Oi, oi. Good thing the Axis was never involved in Japan. Oh, wait. Clever observation I have made here. Oh, wait. The umbrella does seem to be powered up. But honestly, the level 2 bat, like, yeah, Kasuga, I'm a little disappointed. It's like not as powered up as it felt like it would be somehow. You know, in fairness, she hit him in the face with a fucking riding crop first, so... Or did she finish off somebody who was like the same character type? I don't remember now. Maybe I'll just show one of these off now. We a whip service we haven't seen. So he was killed with that. She must have like hit him accidentally or intentionally right in the nuts because he was utterly defeated by that move. And just the fucking corner of that building there basically caused Adachi to waste a turn. guys are not really worth the time if I can evade you. I probably could have evaded them if I was a little bit quicker to react. Because again, we're not getting anybody that we need for purposes of so that's, I think that's it. We've seen basically her regular old attacks. See, I guess these enemies are higher end than I realized, because I'm not... Ah, you're not who I meant to attack, whatever. But just stomping a guy in the nuts while they're down for Saeko does seem like a fun attack. Like, that's probably what she ought to be doing to downed enemies, just... See this like very goofy little like stutter step, hit you with my silly microphone wand looking thing as a idol. Just like running up and stomping them right in the nads makes more sense. Did she take damage from that guy being knocked into her? If so, I'm annoyed. And you can see there's another group of enemies over there. They're just they were hanging around, so they didn't phase out of existence, but they weren't drawn into battle, which is nice. Because if you accidentally get pulled into a battle with like 2 normal size herds of enemies at once, and you're not in a really early game area, you're probably going to be in trouble. I've definitely had game overs off screen while fighting up north for more power. Oh, maybe these are plot guys. No point in going this way. Yeah, they're plot guys. Never mind. But here's trash. High cut shoes. That's an interesting thing to find in a trash pile. Nothing. How lame. The background music cut off when that screen, that like text window popped up, and for a second I thought I'd crashed. I was annoyed. I mean, so what are we up to here? What are we really doing? Just kind of wandering around. I know I missed some dialogues over here. We'll get them eventually. Let's go do this hero quest. But yeah, I'm really just kind of freeforming for a while, just doing side things as they pop up, wandering around, hoping to trigger party dialogue. I might have built up my personality enough to do whatever this weird quest was over here. Flowery Yakuza, false alarm. See, none of these guys are actually giving us anything vis-a-vis hero quest that we can turn in. I'm getting better rewards from them than I would for the enemies kind of even farther towards the beginning of the area. But, to be making progress on job points and levels, really, we'd need to be fighting in a more difficult zone. You're weak. That's why it's fun to beat you up. Hoorah! My elbow smash finish holding guaranteed. The fact that I'm not healing between battles, I'm not even remotely worried about it, indicates that we are in an area of the game, a region of the game where we are overpowered. But just because we're not winning the battles super fast, I've tried to get armor rather than wappets is the thing I've spent money on. So he leveled up, bitches. Slowly but surely. He's been on the cusp of leveling up for a long time. So just in case, these things probably are more difficult than regular old fights you'll encounter. We'll save before this. Bar District Bike Racks. Quest. Fine, I'll apologize if that's what you want. When's that hero gonna get here? That must be my client. Time to play part-time hero? Quest details. I bumped into this one person on the way back from the bar, and now he won't leave me alone. I know I started this, but I'm not paying up that much. I'm at the bike racks in the bar district. Please intervene. Oh, 10,000, somebody did the math for me. I think that's $100. I think you drop 2 zeros, and you're more or less there. So it's 100 buckaroos, 2 member points. Yeah, just gotta beat these dudes up. Part-time hero here, look, why don't you just let him go with an apology?
I don't think you get it. This man here violated my personal space. That shit's sacred. What if he's got a cold? Maybe I ought to take him out before it spreads to anyone else.
That's right, murder people with colds. That's what Dr. Fauci wants. He should be arrested. Oh, Docto combatant. Well, these are enemy types we haven't fought. Oh, yeah, this is definitely going to be... This is definitely a higher end fight than what we're normally getting around here, so I should treat it as such. Newbie Yakuza might actually be a weak enemy, but... Okay, we got the fire status on him. Honestly, I think with you, it's regular old attacks is best. I might have been overreacting to how little damage they did with their melee.
Let's go.
Let's just maybe we can get a paralysis on him too. He'll be rendered pretty useless. And he's actually defeated. That attack, I don't have an easy way to get his MPs back, so I don't like using his magic, but it's pretty over the top badass damage. There wouldn't have been any point in getting the brainwash status on him anyway, because if he's the only enemy left, it always wears off. But just figured it would go a little faster. The newbie Yakuza are a lot less trouble than the Doctor was, and neither of them really did any damage. They just didn't want to die instantly. So no cash for the fight, because you get cash for the reward, I guess. And Docto combatant is now Doctor. He's now on our Sujidex, is what I'm getting at. The Doctor combatant. Sorry for dragging you into this. It was a careless mistake on my part. Good thing I can count on part-time heroes like you, eh? Sure is.
With finesse.
Does that mean I get finesse points? No, it does not. I guess those are instantly reported. So I got my money, and I'm now a junior hero. Does that mean more quests are available now that we're a junior hero? I'm not noticing any quests that were not already available. So I don't know what junior hero actually does for us. Well, we can plant something and then maybe make our way down here and get back to dealing with these quests. Just gonna kind of gradually work our way up the map. Oh, a lookalike.
That face is always so creepy. I wonder why.
Huh? I feel like I've seen it somewhere.
No way.
No.
You've never seen that face before. I refuse to accept that.
Yeah, we definitely know someone who looks like this. Oh, it's Adachi-san.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, give me a break. I'm a little more put together than that.
Actually, don't you think it looks a little too divine to be Adachi-san?
But it's
Now
terrifying
that
and
you
divine.
mention it, yeah. Sorry, Adachi-san. Guess it's not you at all.
I'm about to lose it with you two.
Pulls out his electric shock attack thing. Bond with her increased, but that doesn't matter because we've maxed it out for this stage in the story. Getting her another bond level will open up Matriarch, but we already have more jobs for her than we've got time for her to fulfill, so... This park used to have all sorts of playground equipment, but apparently it all got removed due to safety concerns. Now there's nothing left to take. I miss the sound of kids running around and playing here. There's nothing left to take? You missed the sound of children playing? What is he, like fucking Aqualung? Is he supposed to be like abducting children? Not that Aqualung abducted children, but he did like to watch the frilly panties as they play, if I recall the song correctly. Oh, there's actually something to recover here. Hey, they're ready to harvest. We got mysterious mushrooms ×4. Alright. So we're just planting things is giving us more special powers. It's giving us hero quest points. Give nutrients, cultivate without giving nutrients. Yeah, there's probably a fact explaining when I should and shouldn't use nutrients, but for now, let's just plant different things. I'd call that planted. So we're actually at survive bar, but we don't really need well, I mean, there's a load time for that, so it's not worth it. Like we've used a few MP here and there, but yeah, let's come up to this ladder. Let's do that next time. Next time, the excitement will be we're going to go to that ladder. Where before I didn't have enough charisma or whatever to initiate whatever that was. We'll see if we have it now. And if we don't, we will not do anything with it. See you next time.